It's Live Your Life. How you doing? We're in the lady shed. I'm gonna call it the lady den. I like that. You know what I'm saying? The lady den. I like my new little girlfriend as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give them a little comment and say, yeah, this one's lit. Anyway, you guys, if you're new to the channel, hi, how are you? Do you understand? Thank you for stopping on my page. I'm trying to angle myself for you today. So I look a little bit like scumpy, but it's because of I can because I fixed it. Anyway, and if you're a returning subscriber, oh my gosh, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? I really do. Because this is something I've been wanting to do for time. As I said, I have other channels and I edit and put up the intro and the outro, and it takes a lot. You guys know that. Whether you're a YouTuber or whether you're somebody that's watched YouTube. So with relevance of, well, a lot of time goes in when you see those ones with the thumbnails, you know what I mean, and all of that. But this channel, I really wanted to just do raw and uncut. Just 100. If I make a mistake, I make a mistake. I'm not perfect. And even if I say something that, is not perfect or you don't agree, it is my opinion, and obviously you can share yours in a nice way, because it doesn't need to be anger and war and nonsense, you know what I mean? It's just unnecessary. But someone's asked me a bit more, and it's like, what is it about you? Do you understand? Like, what do you do and things like that? Do you work and things? And I said, oh, I need to just do a recording, because I know I'm going to get that so much, especially as the channel is growing and the social media side of it is growing. I know these are repetitive, so I'm trying to do little short videos, so that I can give as much as me as we go along, and also to explain this channel. If I explain the channel first, then it will tell you a bit about me, so then it will sum it up better. So what I want to do with this channel is to use all my life experiences to share. That's it. There's one person out there that will be able to relate or connect with. If there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, then hey, you know what I mean, the more the merrier. We can be together in this YouTube thing, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to be able to not have to focus, because like my other channels, one is just cooking, so it's just focusing on camera shots and recordings and voiceovers and things like that. There's so many others, and this one I just really wanted to just speak on, like I said, my experiences or things of the world that I think, oh, that's really good, like the Missy Elliott one that I did. If you haven't seen that, check it out. It's kind of cool when I kind of, show what people do when they have become a famous person or have a status. And to be able to also help myself, you know what I'm saying, because the journey's been tough and there's been low times, and I really know that if you suffer with, you see, I'm just going to say mental health, but obviously that's the umbrella, and I don't want to just point out 3 of the key ones or 7 of the the key ones. I'll just leave it as mental health. It is a tough thing. It's really difficult. Days are tough, times are tough, you know what I'm saying? And you just don't understand. It's tough. It's tough. And then I watched a documentary on something, and Selena Gomez made a comment in regards to saying you don't ever get rid of depression or something to that state. You can manage it. I think it was something like that, and I hope I've corrected it right. Hope I have, because sometimes I can forget something and think, is it her that said it? Yeah, no. But if it's incorrect, I will correct it in the comments. I'll say sorry, correction. But there's other things too, and obviously I've got lupus as well. And oh my God, if anybody's got lupus, let's just take that minute together. It's horrible, isn't it? It is a horrible illness, man. It is horrible. And you get judged by people that don't know anything, and who wants to say what you should be doing and shouldn't be doing, and you just think, listen to these people, like, you know what I mean? But you just have to just say, yeah, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't give a monkey. But I really want my channel to be here as well for my children and my generation, because I'm going to be a nana this year. Back generation. But so I want it to be that she can look back and see, you know what I mean, how it was for me. Because there's, like I said, this is uncut. This is just raggy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to talk about parenting. I want to talk about relationships, marriages. I want to talk about teenagers. I want to talk about life goals, starting over, you know, going through separation, co-parenting, medical situations, a bit about lupus, heart conditions, facts of life, and story time, because it seems like on my other platform I do vocal, so I do audio, and it's amazing how much people say, gosh, your stories are so amazing. And I just think, wow, it's just what I went through. Or, you know, even like one when I talked about buying this car from these freaking dodgy mechanics, bloods, and every time you stop at a traffic light, you have to get out and fill up that alternator with water again. It was a joking, bloods. Like, when you think about it now, oh, life. But it's good because it's very humbling, and it lets you appreciate, you know what I'm saying, when you step up and you get a better car, and then you get a better car and better car and better car and everything else. So, yeah, I'm not no special person or anything. I'm just a regular Joe Bloggy. And I just want to be able to use this platform as well, to be able to share, as I said, situations, circumstances, kumbayas and blouse, not rice and peas. You know, some situations that's just rice and peas. You think, oh, what is rice and peas? These people are trying to mix me in, or them kind of way there. And I want to talk about the youth. There's so much going on with the youth. It's a mad thing. So I want to talk about the youth, and I want to talk about the elderly, just things. And like I said, it's uncut, so they're not going to be long, and they're not going to be, you know what I mean, no thing, maybe as we go along. But I will be going live once a week, and I'm hoping to do it on a Friday. So Friday nights will be my live nights, because I think, yeah, it's kind of still during the week, doesn't interfere with my weekend, because I do this with the children. You know what I'm saying? I'm juggling, blood. Man, a juggler right now. And I don't mean drugs juggler. I'm talking about juggling life, before anybody goes, please, I just heard her say she juggling. Shut the freaking up, man, because you lot are just stupid. Those people that do that part is what I'm saying are stupid, not you lot. Obviously, I can't be saying that. I don't know you to say that. I'm talking about people that do things like that are stupid. What for? I didn't say that. I'm juggling life like everybody bloody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting there. You know, I'm on the good recovery side, you know. And I think that's the most important thing for me, is to make sure that I stay on the recovery side. And that's where I'm trying every day, just to stay on the recovery side, and try and just, you know, support or do what I can. Like, I do a bit of voluntary work. I do love that. And yeah, I feel now it's just being able to just leave my knowledge. That's it. It's nothing more. And if it's a video, you know, because a lot of people, when you watch, you know, YouTube talks about, oh, their video, first did a video, didn't do nothing, da, 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 da. But this video now, it came and it went viral, and then it just kicked off their channel. You know, if that happens, that's blessed, you know, because then you've been able to reach out to so many people. And that's why I don't have the subscriber thing up, because it's not about that. You understand? If you want to subscribe. You shouldn't subscribe because I've got 5k subscribers. That's nothing. That's irrelevant. Do you understand me? But if you're gonna come over and then see what I got in it. and we do this thing together, because I want to do collaborations and I want to network with other people, and I want to be able to go to schools and talk to these young people about certain things so that they don't make mistakes, and they can kind of hear from somebody who's walked the walk, so that you can talk the talk. Because a lot of these young people are not listening to textbook people. They're not respecting anything that they're being told. Like, they can go to school and know you shouldn't be bunning no kind of ganja or weed in the playground, but what are they doing down at the corner? Bunning ganja and weed. Yeah, it's just, and because either the teacher don't bun ganja or weed, so she don't understand what happens when you're a person who buns ganja and weed, but she's just doing the right thing, which is obviously a school policy, and at the end of the day, you shouldn't be bunning ganja at school. He understands me. So it's one of them things where they need to speak to people that has an understanding of their culture. And it's not even about going there to be like, you know what, back in the days, yeah, I used to do this and I used to, but shut up, ain't nobody trying to hear your Jesus of Nazareth kind of stories. It's not about that. It's trying to find out what's causing you to bun weed, first of all. Why do you feel you need to bun weed? Have you looked at how much it costs to bun weed for a week? Have you added up all the utensils you need to make sure you can roll up that and light it? Have you? Do you have a job? How do you supply that? Yo, my peoples, this is what I'm trying to show you. You could flip that money and do better things. And that's all I want to be able to do. And then I do want to talk to the females in the school. I do. It's important that I talk to them. Okay, see, for me, I was fortunate. I went to a convent school. Don't care what nobody tells me. I went to all Catholic schools, to be fair. But when I went to the convent, what I can actually say to you is them nuns were ramping on a stayed there. It ain't no sister act up in there, you know. They're real nuns, blood. Okay. And they're going to make sure you get your education. Every teacher was a nun. I'm telling you. And you had to address them. Sister Mary, Sister Bernadette, Sister Margaret. You're mad. And that's how they address you. Sister, live your life. You feel me? I say, and that's so they have to talk to your other peers. Yes, sister, because it was a girls' school. And that's what I miss. You know what I mean? But then now when you try and call someone sister, they talk about your big friend. How you begging friend when I grew up calling people my sister because of the school I went to. And you just think people are just so simple-minded, man. It's long to explain that, and yeah, whatever, man, whatever. I ain't even got the time for it, you know. I ain't even got the energy to even argue with you about it, man. Whatever, man, 'cause it's long. But I'm really glad I did go to that kind of school. And I'd love to go back there and let them know, you know what I mean? Like, this is where you... But it's not nuns. See, that's the problem. They should bring back nuns in school. I've said it all the time. From the time they took out the Bible, they should have replaced it with nuns. But I don't know. I just think a lot of people look at me and they think, you're black. How did you go to that kind of school? And you're looking at it like, but you lived in South London. So why did you go all the way to school when there was how much schools? Because my mother and my grandmother never want me to go at the regular school, them in the neighborhood. That is why. It is nothing bossy. It is just, it did go. You know? Them never want me to go at the local school, them in the local area for the youth them. So them say my outer area for go get me education. Me thank them for that. But it was cool still, you know. I can't even lie, but I swear that when I go to tell you stories about going to the nun school, bro, you guys are gonna laugh, I swear down. But I just want to just touch, you know, what my channel's gonna be about. And you know, I hope that, as I said before, I don't have a steady routine at the moment because I'm doing it as and when. So if you turn the notification on, if you just tap it, that would be good for me and you, because then when I do upload, you get it. And then obviously I know that I can watch the pattern and see what works for us all in it, isn't it? So I'm just feeling so blessed. Like, I've been so ill and it's really been a horrible one. And I don't know. I just think like you have to look on life and value it in so many ways. So much people take life for granted, you know. That bun me, you know, actually that buns me, you know, but I have my reasons why. You understand, and I'm entitled to that. And it's not just me one. I've met a load of people who feel the same way. You feel me? People take life for granted, man. So yeah, I just want to be able to share that, and then obviously, you know, be able to just leave this for minds, you know. And if I find some people along the way that is feeling me, and you subscribe and you're commenting and we're interacting, or you're on the social side, that's even the blessedness of it, isn't it? Isn't that what it's about? Is bringing everybody together, in it. That's what the platform's for, isn't it? So thank you so much for watching this video. Do you understand me? And as I said, they're going to be short and sweet so that we can get it going, you know what I mean? And I will see you on the next one. Bye.